Item 6. Chris, do you want to introduce the topic?
Well, Cindy Messer is going to be our lead on this one, and we'll talk a little bit about the Delta Plan Executive Summary. And I'll turn it over to Cindy.
Okay, I'm going to have Mr. John Hart join me up here as well.
The face behind the pen. Good to meet you.
Good to meet you all.
Well, maybe I'll start, I think this is on, with just a quick introduction of Mr. Hart, and then we'll launch into this agenda item. We've been working now together for quite a few months on this particular item, and Mr. Hart is a well-known, well-recognized expert and author of numerous books and articles on California water, on the Delta, on San Francisco Bay and Mono Lake. And so we have enlisted his help in revising the executive summary for the Delta Plan. And this is really came at the direction of the council, as you recall, and I know Judge Damerol was not with us at the time last year, but we had a couple of rather lengthy discussions at council meetings about the executive summary. And the council members gave us their thoughts and their vision for what they wanted this document to be. And so what we've done is we've taken the document that you've seen, or I'm sorry, the piece that you've seen in previous drafts of the Delta Plan, and we've built on that based on the direction we received from the council to create a document that would, or a piece that would be more of a standalone document, something that we could use for outreach on the Delta Plan. Something that would be very readable and accessible to a broad audience that would capture the story of the Delta, would capture the story of the Delta Plan, would talk about goals and objectives of the plan itself, of the Council, of the Delta Reform Act. And so that is what we've enlisted Mr. Hart's help with, is building on the foundation that we as staff developed in the executive summary, but to bring it to this next level. And what we wanted to do was to give the council members a preview of where the document is at this point in time ahead of the May meeting, so that we could have a little dialogue with the council back and forth, get some of your thoughts and your observations on the piece, and then incorporate as we can those, your thinking and any specific comments you might have into this next iteration that you will see again at the next council meeting as part of the final, or I should call it the proposed final Delta Plan. And I know Mr. Hart wanted to say a couple of words before we opened up the dialogue back and forth, so we can do that.